time for your ABC 36 Storm Team forecast.
After a cooler start on this Thursday, it turned out to be a beautiful day across the area. We have some changes on the way for Friday. Warm front, that's going to bring rain chances back to the area later tomorrow. A lot of the data not overly impressive with the amount of rain we are looking at. But what will be impressive, we got a nice warm up for the upcoming weekend. Breezy, warm, highs in the low 80s and low rain and storm chances. Now that may change heading into next week. At least it's going to be a bit unsettled as we finish out April and kick off May. High thin clouds drifting into our western and southern counties. We'll catch a few of these here in the bluegrass. I think within the next few hours. Out to the west, we've got some rain through the Missouri River Valley down into Arkansas and parts of West Tennessee. Mount Sterling, Montgomery County Courthouse, lots of sunshine, 61. We mentioned yesterday how that northeast wind would really come into play relative to our afternoon highs here along the I-64 corridor. And that's exactly what has happened. Notice a little farther south, Jackson County near McKee, even with the northeast wind. Areas to the south into the low 70s. Meanwhile, low 60s here in the bluegrass. So anywhere from 2 to 4 to 5 degrees cooler. Barely even notice it. Again, lots of sunshine, more than yesterday. So it's been a pretty nice day. Changes on the way, though. There's the front, which is stalled out for the time being. That southerly flow riding the moisture up and over it. So organized rain, a few rumbles of thunder in here out to the west. Notice our futurecast this evening. No issues. It'll be a little cool tomorrow morning. A few high thin clouds overnight. Notice the clouds thicking up, but we don't have any rain by the early mid-afternoon. If that happens, we may overachieve and even sneak into the mid to upper 70s. And the rain, again, scattered and not overly impressive here, at least with this latest run. The previous one had a little more organized activity, but nevertheless, we're not looking at a huge rainmaker out of this. Maybe a tenth, 2/10 best case scenario. Now, looking into the upcoming weekend, that's when we're going to be in good shape. Southerly flow, the warmer air really kicking in. 80 for an afternoon high on Saturday, low 80s on Sunday. Of course, the breeze will be up. We'll have wind gusts 30 to 35, maybe even a little bit more than that. So that bit of a ridge builds into the Ohio Valley and across the deep south. So it's going to feel pretty good, to say the least. So scattered chances tomorrow should be mainly dry. And then I mentioned early next week, the stalled out front out across the Central Plains this weekend, which may cause some issues with severe weather, is going to arrive in a weakened state early next week. So we're not going to see much of a drop in our temperatures. The issue will be a secondary front that a lot of the data is indicating may drop down in here and put on the brakes by the mid part of next week and keep some rain and storm chances around as we welcome May and, of course, edge toward Oaks and Derby Day next weekend. First things first, though, a few high clouds, cool tonight, mid-40s. Tomorrow, partly sunny. Those showers will be late, 75 for the afternoon high. It may actually be warmer than that. How about those 80s kicking in Saturday and sticking around into early next week? And I mentioned the unsettled weather, not a washout by any stretch, but dodging a few showers and storms, kicking off the month of May with highs into the 70s.